problems that people face about being in the present moment. You're not used to slowing down or allowing your mind to take a break from being productive or planning ahead. You let the small things feel bigger than they are and allow them to consume much more energy and much more of your mind concentration than they really deserve. You also could be anticipating the end of a good event, a good feeling that's happening, even before it's over. So you're actually already fast forwarding to the future rather than being in full appreciation of this very moment. In this video, we're going to be talking about how to start living with more presence, being present in this moment and appreciating all the goodness that life has to offer. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Dr. Asha Prasad, and this is my episode of the Prasad Principles Podcast and my YouTube channel. Today, we're going to be talking about being in the present moment. What does it take to be in the present moment? And how can you tell if you're not in the present moment? I think this is something that we all want to do, is to be in the present moment and enjoy every aspect of what we're in. But what our mind does is that we are so busy with anticipating something that hasn't even occurred. We're thinking about the future. We're anticipating all the things that can go right, can go wrong. Maybe we've got some negative feelings, negative thoughts about it, which is also creating more emotions. Or we're thinking about the past events. Maybe we have some regrets. Maybe we have some analytical ways of looking at whatever the situation is and thinking about how it could be different. Well, when you're thinking about those things, you can't be in the present moment. You're not right here, right now. We've got to learn to get into the present moment. When we are in the present moment, we can actually observe, focus, and really hone in to exactly what is happening that can give us more clarity to be able to figure out those things that we are just speculating at this time. So I want to talk to you today a little bit about a few ways that you can get into your present state of mind, to get into the moment. One of the ways that I really like to do is to really tune into the body. So a lot of times when we are in our minds and we're in our heads and we're really stuck in the thought processes and distracting ourselves from the present moment, we probably are feeling disconnected from our body. So what I'd like to do is to take a moment and just really tune into your body. You can close your eyes to do this, but I want you to really tune into your body and see what you feel. Do you feel like your shoulders are raised up with a lot of tension? Do you feel them really nice and relaxed? Do you feel that your legs are tense, that the muscles in your legs are tense? Or is your neck tense? Do you have a slight headache? What is going on in your body? Make connection in your body. Take notice of what is happening there. When we do this, we are actually pulling ourselves into the present moment, and we are pulling ourselves out of the thought process and the chatter that our minds are so used to doing to take us away from the glory of this moment. So that is one practice that you can do. The other practice that you can do is breathing mindfully. This is one of my most favorite, because when you have to concentrate to breathe in a certain way and being more mindful about it, you cannot get into your mind and get into your thought and let your mind race. So the way that you can do this is to really feel yourself breathing in and breathing out. I suggest that you breathe in and out of your belly, but doing mindful breathing will really help you get into the moment. The other thing is I love to have some sort of way, if you can, go for a walk, and not only just a walk outside, but actually feel the ground under you. I like to take your shoes off and just feel your bare feet on the ground. This is a wonderful exercise to do first thing in the morning. Depending on where you live, if you have a garden, if you have a yard that you can stand out, or if you have a terrace or a balcony, or even if you're just inside your house on the floor, but have your bare feet actually connect with the ground. I want you to feel every aspect under your feet. This is about really making that tactile connection, being able to touch something and make contact with your physical body with a surface. This actually helps us feel more grounded, and it brings us into the present moment. It's all about observing what is happening, what is really happening inside of you, on the outside of you, and getting into that observer mode. When we get into that observer mode, we are able to pull ourselves back into the present moment and to be able to learn how to appreciate every single moment that we have. Every single moment that we have is very precious, and to be able to be present not only benefits you, it's going to make you feel more calm, more focused, have more clarity, but guess what? It's also going to help you connect with people. When you have presence of mind and when you're in the present moment and people feel that from you, they will actually respond to you in a very different way. You will be able to communicate more clearly, and you'll be able to have true connection with one another. So thank you so much for joining me today. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and to our podcast if you're catching us on any of the podcast platforms. And be sure to go to our website, drashaprasad.com, and sign up for our weekly Mindful Moments email. Thank you once again. Until next time.